All right, y'all. Did you see the Gabby Petito 3-part series that was on Netflix? It just dropped yesterday, but definitely watch it. One thing I want to get very clear is Roberta Laundrie. We can't stand your ass. You like the new Yolanda Saldivar. You equally as guilty as your son. You didn't let your son take accountability for his actions. And you knew exactly what he did. He confided in you. We saw that he had called you for 54 minutes. And then immediately your husband goes and gets an attorney. You don't let the cops interview and say that to speak with your attorney. Why would you get an attorney unless you knew you had to get one? Now, another thing that I saw that was very strange is when they found Gabby in the same spot they believed that she had died in. No decomposing was talked about like it was with Brian. Brian, it was just bones when he was found. What? Why? Like the swamp-like versus desert-like. You know, it isn't mathing for me. I also find it strange that the dad was the one that found his son. Oh, I knew where he liked to hike. So, no, bro. No. You guys already had this staged and planned out of where to go, where to find it. You let everybody else do this search party. You finally go out and magically you're the one that finds him. And you find his bag and you find these letters. We saw what Roberta wrote, right? She was willing to do anything for her son. She was jealous of Gabby and him getting too close together. The relationship between them two was very fucking weird. And the uncle's the one that tested and found through the teeth that it was Brian. He's the one that determined it was him. I don't believe any of that shit. I definitely believe that he is living his life somewhere else with some dentures now. And the family has, created a whole new life for him. None of this makes any sort of sense. Now, Roberta, we all hope that karma comes swift for you because you didn't let Gabby's mother, Nikki, or actually her whole family, I mean, the stepmom, the dad, the stepdad, they all cared for Gabby. And you wouldn't give them any closure. You wouldn't help in any sort of way. What if it was your child? And you don't even want to try to help them. You don't care, though, because it's not your child, so it's irrelevant, right? Y'all are some shitty fucking people, honestly. And I hope you have the day you deserve. Every day. It was very clear to see that Brian Laundrie was a very jealous person. He was controlling. You could tell in those videos that Gabby had with the police, her body language alone is screaming that she needs help. And I'm sure those officers that sat there and was like, hey, this is what ends up happening with people like this. And then a couple days later, you find out she's missing. So I'm sure all the cops that had showed up to that scene, have to live with that the rest of their life. Like, dang, we saw some signs and we didn't really know because she's telling you a story. What are you going to do? But definitely reaching out to the ex-boyfriend and saying those things. Do you think Brian saw the messages from the ex-boyfriend and that's what stemmed this issue? There's something that happened in between that period, but what got him to that point? I also wonder why he went to try to blame, well, she was in pain, so she asked me to take away her pain. Like, why would you make yourself a victim? You're not the victim. It's really disgusting to me that blunt force trauma and strangulation, and you want to say you took her out of, she was in pain because she fell. This is just crazy. Now I hope Roberta every single day is having a terrible day. She's getting harassed and she can't live her best life. That's what I'm hoping for her, because you could have had your son take accountability for his actions and paid an attorney and did the things, but you decided to let him go. You didn't want to mention that Pew was missing, right? He just magically goes gone. after the car was located, and you go pick it up, and you know that it's your vehicle, and you guys still stay silent, and then finally like, oh yeah, he's gone, we don't know where he's at, conveniently. How about that letter where it said burn after reading, Roberta? You know, we have all the questions. Where's your son? Where is he? Where's he really? Because I don't think that he is dead. Y'all can tell me otherwise, but I believe this family had plenty of time. They had money and means to figure out how to help their son. It wasn't anything the right way, but I think they got him out. That's why the dad knew exactly where to go. That's why everybody had, the uncle's gonna confirm the bones and the teeth. Come on, man. Bullshit. I watched that and I'm even more enraged than I was before. Because we're never going to get justice or really ever truly find out what happened to Gabby. And I'm sad for her family because of that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Because this is wild. I definitely want to have a discussion about this. Because I got a lot going on up here. But I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll talk to you soon.